What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We're back with some Edison. Today we have myself playing Machina and Oscar is on Quickdraw Plants. So this is a deck we don't typically see that often. Not a lot of pilots for it, but it is a fun deck to see. We don't see it that often because if this deck gets deck devied, it's pretty hard for them to come back. So we're gonna compulse the Raikou, send it back to hand. I don't really want to give him a Caius tribute fodder. He mind controls my hamster, gets the +1. We're in a pretty devastating spot right now. That's gonna put us very far behind. Spirit Reaper rips the Raikou from my hand, and then he's gonna give us back the he's gonna give us back the hamster. He trap dust shoots. He rips the only monster from my hand already, so I'm only working with Deep Prison, Bottomless, and some Pot of Avarices, or Pot of Avarice Brain Control. And I don't see how I get past this situation. It's a lot to take in. Mind controlling my hamster, trap dust shooting me. I mean, the trap dust shoot didn't do anything, but it also gave him some knowledge. If we do come back in this game, it's gonna be a miracle. Yeah, that's the Raikou I returned earlier. Compulse is going to protect my monster, and we're taking a beating from these small monsters. So as you can notice, there's a lot of low to the ground monsters, so if Deck Devi were to be activated, it's absolutely, yeah, as you would say, devastating. Just because, like, Card Addiction, just locals in general, a lot of people favor Blackwings as a strategy to play. One, they're very powerful, and then two, yeah, holy moly. And that's just gonna make a 24 plus Quickdraw Synchron plus, you know, yeah, it's just it's doomed. We're gonna go game number 2. Hopefully we have a better game. But yeah, it's just a strategy. Like, it's very, I think it's strong. As you can see, like, he did really well right there. Has a really good grind game. As long as they can play their cards. If they have the ability to play their cards, then, you know, obviously, like, they're gonna have a good shot. They're playing with Caiuses, they have the Raikous, they have Drill Warrior, Titanial, which is a absolute powerhouse. It's a good deck. So we're gonna go Lila, affect target, turn it to defense, and then when it turns to defense, we're gonna compulse our monster. So there's 2 parts to Lila. It can priority to target, and then it turns to defense, it will pop, and then on the pop we return our gear frame. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's how I was taught. If it's not that way, let me know, and then I'll tell Oscar I was wrong. But he's gonna go Drill Warrior. This guy is gonna go in for 24, and then he will pitch his Cyber Dragon. You can always fetch that back later on. Not to worry, as long as he has his Drill Warrior to fetch it back for him. Once the Drill Warrior is established, it's pretty hard to get off, but I do have the access to Compulse, which is one of those cards that can deal with him. Here comes Drill Warrior. All right, and then during standby phase, I think we're gonna get rid of it. Yep. That way he does not have an opportunity to discard to return it. And then we'll pass. Sweet. So that's the only thing with Quickdraw too, is like it does require a lot of resources to use, and reinvesting more cards into another Quickdraw is pretty tough. Caius goes in, eats a Deep Prison for us. This game 2 is going a lot better than game 1. Sangan. So Sangan, what does Sangan get him? Lone Fire? Get Spirit Reaper, Debris Dragon. Man, the cards he can get are insane. All right, and we will lock it down with a fossil dino. Let's see what he can draw. Hits Dust Tornado, and then okay, he has some play. 800 into Cyber Dragon. He will contact. We take 2k. We also have a brain control of our own. We're pretty low. Discard special. But right back where we started, we've established our fortress. All right, we're gonna soul release, get rid of some lights, some darks, anything he can debris. There they go. And then we'll lock it down with another Dyna. Holy moly. We go to game number 3. This is for all the marbles. We're gonna start off with a T set from Oscar. That second Dyna was pretty gross. Card's pretty good. Okay, Gale is gonna run it in. Check if there's a hamster, Raikou, but in this case it was Dandelion. He's got Brain Control and Plague. That's a pretty potent combo. Brain Control, Plague, Caius, any tuner is always a good combo. Here he goes. 800. Into Dandelion, I think we take, what, 16 here, I believe? Dandelion's like a 300 hitter. Yeah. Into Colossal, in defense. That way we can't crash into it. It's just gonna make a wall for us to get over. Yeah, I set that hamster. I pray to God like that there's no freaking Caius. If there's a Caius there, we just die on the spot. Okay, Drill Warrior, it's gonna pitch. Could have attacked first since there's no back row, but he had already pitched. He's like, oh well, that is what it is. Then he's gonna run in. Here we go, Dyna. Yeah, Dyna's really good in this matchup. I'm thoroughly impressed with its performance. Oh, and this deck's really weak to oppression too, so that's why you know, you don't see as often the best decks being Black Whirlwind or Black Wings and Bayou Turbo. Alright, Drill Warrior is gonna add to hand. We're gonna get rid of Cyber Dragon. You can't get rid of its target, it just adds to hand. So you can just clean the pool of cards to see to like limit his options. So I didn't want him to have Cyber Dragon for my fortresses, so just get rid of it. It's gonna go Titanial into defense once again. I'm gonna wait to establish some plant tokens maybe with Drill Warrior. Oh no, Drill Warrior is gone. I was able to compulse it. Here's the plant. Hamster is gonna special Raikou, and then we're gonna decide if we want to pop. If we pop, we don't get to mill. I think we want to mill, so to potentially feel a Pot of Avarice. There it is, Pot of Avarice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. I think we're gonna leave a Light and Dark in the grave for a Chaos Sorcerer special summon. It's just an extra special summon that can be used for Synchro Fodder with Plague, or it could be used for a Caius summon. As long as we can clear these up, this Titanial, because Titanial deals with Deprisoned, Caius, Chaos Sorcerer, all that stuff, everything on the field. This like charge I have, it'll stop the Lila. What? That's a really good mill. Any mill with Fortress I'm happy with. Discard special, and I think at this point we just gotta go in, can't be scared. We're gonna do some damage to him, which is 22. He does get his tokens. This is a very scary spot, but we do have that set as well, so maybe not so bad. He has options to plague. Maybe I should have DD Crow that plague. I think the plague might have been more dangerous. But if he had Cyber Dragon, then he can sack and then get rid of Fortress too. So maybe it was okay. Here comes Trooper. 1, 2, 3. Attack in. Dyna is gonna blow up everything, even the tokens. Sweet. Yeah, the Dyna is putting in work. Hits the Foolish Burial. That was bluffed. Discard a special. Normal summon Kaiku. And we're gonna do 21. And then 18. Putting him to 1,100. Yeah, there's so many options in this grave. We just get rid of the Plague and Trooper. Trooper, maybe just because of Debris Dragon or something. Everything else is just like redundant, and I can't really do anything about it anyway, so here we go. Set Spirit Reaper plus a trap. And he's laughing at me, that Spirit Reaper. That pesky Spirit Reaper. Dust Tornado eats the back row. And he got that second copy of Cyber Dragon. This is going to answer a lot of my board. He's going to check to see Raikou. Okay, very smart. So he has the Raikou pop his Reaper, special summon Cyber Dragon, and Caius right off the top of the deck hits the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Oh god. that was pretty gross. I didn't know what I was gonna draw. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm dead because like there's not a lot of things. Maybe Gear Frame it would be one of them. Gear Frame or maybe Gale or something like that. But Caius is Caius is pretty gross too. So anyways, yeah, I sacked him twice essentially. Game 2 was a second Dyna, and then game 3 was this Caius. So he was pretty upset after that, but you know I did sack him. So but that's the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, if you guys if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.